About to get started here. Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. Flares one into right. Jones takes it in for the out. One up, one down. On the ground right side. Oh, nice play. And they get the out. Now, Greg Nettles. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. In the air, left field. Ditter on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll... Ray Patrick Ditter now at the plate. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts swings through that one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, fall back into this at-bat through the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No outs. Runners at first and third. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. And it's fouled off.
Way to lay off that pitch down. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this ball.
And that'll load the bases. Didi Gregorius at the plate. That's in there. It's 0-1. That one missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's it.
In the air, left field. Into the dive, and he got it. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Late on that fastball. Comes up empty.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Good job to fight that one off. And that just misses. Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded. Stepping in. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Welcome back to WBC opening round action here at Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, USA. Lone Depot Park has seen some changes over the years, Singy. Gone are the days of the aquariums behind home plate and the home run sculpture out past center.
You can still see the sculpture at its new location just outside the ballpark, though. I went and paid it a visit before the game.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss is... Just about to get underway. Derek Jeter digs in now. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Here's the third baseman, Greg Nettles. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
That's Bolton.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score easily. It's 2-zip.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
First pitch swinging. Judge rips that one. One away. So now, with one away and a man at second. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1. Man at second. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. To first, it's short hop. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning. And a big swing and a miss.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the 0-2. Good eye right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge drifts towards it. And there's one away. One out, man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. There's a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out towards left center. Jeter gets under it. He makes the grab.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And that one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run.
Acuna runs. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Ball one there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And Wilson down. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Antonio Senzatella.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. One up, one down. So digging in, Austin Wells. And there's a foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a trooper.
Hammer, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Bernie Williams, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Hard hit into the gap. One run will score. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's a 2-run single. It's 5-0. In the air, left field. Abreu should have this one. And there's 2 away. Edward Bizardo gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're around.
Now that's strike. Welcome back to the World Baseball.
You gotta be kidding me right here. Is he gonna put him on?
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay, Wilyer Abreu now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball in.
In the air, out towards left center. Dominguez has a beat on it. He's got it. This one popped up. Chisholm settles under this one. 2 down. And now it's William Contreras.
So impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
The high heat. We're back to the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Angel Serpa.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Contreras takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Up the middle. What a stop from his knees. The throw. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Line drive. And that is that. It's the WB. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia. Swings through that one for strike 2. And that's downstairs. And it's 1 and 2. Ground ball left side. Nettles to second, and it's a double play to end the ball game. 5